Before we start, I just want to say that the story moves from right to left and from top to bottom. You can see the indications in the pictures from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Right to left, top to bottom, right to left. Angel Densetsu, chapter 21.5 Kitano versus the Passing Murderer. So, on the cover story, we have all the new characters here except Kitano. And these characters are from Kitano's last school, from where he got transferred into Hekaiku. So, it is the story of his last day, and the writer starts with writing one small school surrounded by sky and trees. Here it has been announced that one boy will be transferred in 2 days' time. We will be lonely. It's all sudden. Don't forget about us when you are over there. Of course, I won't forget you guys. I will come back to hang out again. So this is Kitano and his classmates. They are saying bye to Kitano. Come on, you cry too soon, Kitano. We still have another day left. I will never forget my memories of you all. Kitano was crying and he looks even more scary when he cries. Never, never, ever, ever. When he's saying this, his friends are thinking, with that face, it sounds like he will remember us because he hates us. So now it's the old principal, and he heard a news from the local police station. What? A murderer is on loose in the neighborhood and probably close to the school? I can't really make any decisions based on a conjecture like that. There are no police boxes in the nearby area. Phantom killer? He hasn't harmed anyone here yet, but he still has a bladed weapon. That's plenty dangerous. Be careful, but still, surely this is just a disturbance caused by some pranks. Hello, hello. The principal received a call that there is a murderer on loose and it's close to the school. And then we saw this shadow outside. It was not the murderer, it's Kitano. He's saying that, so I say goodbye to this school tomorrow. It's kinda sad. I know I am attached to every stain and flaw around this school, but this is really too much. It's common courtesy to clean up after oneself. So Kitano is thinking that it's his last day, so he wants to clean his old school. And that's why he's doing hard work and he's cleaning outside the ground. And the teachers are talking that from where this cleaning sound is coming from. What's that noise? That would be Kitano-kun cleaning the campus. He wanted to make it clean for his last day. That sounds like Kitano-kun to me. I'm sure he will get along fine at his new school too. So in this school, every teacher likes Kitano and he has friends in this school. Because here they understand Kitano and they know that Kitano is a nice guy. So now it's in the garden, Kitano finished up cleaning. Whew. Oh no, all that hard work and sweat has caused my hair gel to melt off. They will all laugh at me again. So you can see Kitano looks really cool to me, but actually scary when his hair gel goes off. The school gets cleaned every day, so it will be fine, but after saying this, Kitano looked at the grass. This grass is so long you can't see the field. Okay, I will cut the grass. So Kitano is thinking to cut the grass in his school. And so there was just a guy in this school. He was walking and he was looking at front and he was kinda surprised that what's the shadow in front of him. And it was a murderer with a sickle in his hand. This is a crazy man with long hair and he is laughing. Who are you? I haven't seen you around. But the murderer didn't answer and he take out his sickle and started targeting the guy. What are you doing with that sickle? So the murderer came running towards the guy with sickle in his hand. Whoa, what the hell? The guy is scared and he managed to barely dodge the sickle, although it damaged his clothes. He cut me. Hi. What is this? Who the hell are you? So the murderer is not saying anything and he's running behind the guy with a sickle. Oh, save me, save me. Now here's in the staff room. It's Kitano talking with one of his teachers. Sensei, may I borrow a sickle? Whoa! The teacher got scared by looking at Kitano. Kitano-kun, what happened to your hair? My gel came loose. And what are you going to do with a sickle? The grass around campus is getting really tall, so I thought I will cut it. There's really no need for you to deal with that grass though. But I am transferring tomorrow, so I want to do something for this school before I leave. I see you want to repay the favor this school has done for sheltering you. Go ahead and take one from the supply room near the bathrooms on the first floor. Okay, thank you. Pardon me. What a good kid. I hope he fits in right away at his new school. But with a sickle and that scary face, people might think he's some kind of crazy killer. So the teacher is making fun of Kitano that he might look as a killer with the sickle in his hand. Then a student enters the staff room and he is shouting, "Killer on the loose! Settle down now, what's wrong?" "I can't settle down, there's a killer on a rampage. He came up with a sickle in his hand and he attacked me. I almost got stabbed." "Oh, don't worry about that. That's just Kitano-kun. He just took a sickle to go cut the grass." "No, it wasn't Kitano-kun. His hair was all spiky and he had a black bags under his eyes." "See, that's Kitano-kun. His hairs was all spiked up just now. But he had bloodshot eyes and his thin eyebrows." "Kitano-kun too. Who else would it be?" "What? You were just shocked at seeing Kitano-kun with a sickle and thought he was some wacko." Now that you mention, he was kinda look like Kitano-kun. You see, you just jumped to a conclusion. Just your imagination. Maybe Kitano-kun saw you and decided to play a joke on you. Oh, I see. Sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. So, with the description that the guy gave to his teachers, they all were saying that it's Kitano who is trying to play a joke on the guy. So they're not believing that it's the murderer who's trying to kill people with a sickle. So that really was Kitano-kun. That was kinda mean though. He ripped my uniform. Still, it seemed like something was different about him. I wonder what it was. So now it's Kitano in this ply closet. "I am going to borrow this sickle." Go right ahead." "Okay, time to go out and cut me some grass. This is my last job here." So Kitano started cutting grass in the field. This is pretty tiring. I can imagine this being a pretty tough job to tackle all by yourself. So while Kitano is cutting grass, there's this murder guy who came behind Kitano and he's laughing. Kitano still didn't notice him and he's talking to himself. "Man, these are hard." So the murderer tried to attack Kitano, but the murderer was laughing, so Kitano noticed that there is someone behind him. And he looked back. "And it's so hot. Where are the clouds?" When Kitano turned his neck behind, the murderer looked at his face and he got scared. Kitano also got scared when he looked at the murderer, and they both got scared from each other. So they are just looking at each other. They both are holding sickles, and the writer writes that the killer hesitated. He had never seen such a terror-inducing face before in his life. And after looking at each other, Kitano started with his famous Kia scream. And the guy was too scared and he also started screaming. They both are screaming at each other, but the guy got scared and he ran away from there. Wow, that was a fright. I thought my heart would stop. I turned around and there was someone standing right there. Who could that have been? So Kitano is also scared from this, and then he noticed that the guy left his sickle at the ground. Mine is right here, so this one might be his. If he was carrying that and standing behind me. Oh, I am so stupid. There's only one reason he would be standing behind me with a sickle. He saw me working hard and decided to assist me in cutting this grass, of course. But he was too shy to call out to me. And yet I screamed when I saw him. Oh, what have I done to that poor soul? Kitano is thinking that the guy came to help him. But on the other side, the murderer is trying to hide himself in a corner as he is too scared now. Then he saw a crowd coming towards him. Man, that Kitano could be a little more friendly. Cleaning up all by himself? You can't cut all the grass on the campus by yourself. That's kind of one of his good points though, I guess. Then the murderer came screaming towards them. So So they look in front of them and they saw a shadow, and they were thinking that, who's that? Then he got really close to them with a sickle. Oh, kya? They all are screaming and they're saying, who is this guy? Somebody call a teacher. While students are struggling with the murderer, the teacher is in the staff room. Okay, all done. I suppose I should go check up on Kitano-kun. Looks like nobody else confused him for any passing madman. Haha, madman. The teacher was laughing so hard that I fell down on a chair. Sensei, there's a crazy guy out there who tried to steal our sickles. Hurry, call the police. There's no madman. That's just Kitano-kun. No, it wasn't Kitano-kun. His hair were all spiky and he had black bags under his eyes. See, that's Kitano-kun. His hair were all spiked up just now. But he has bloodshot eyes and thin eyebrows. Kitano-kun. Who else would it be? What? He was probably just walking up to you guys to borrow one of those sickles. Now that you mention it, he was kind of like Kitano-kun. You see, you just jumped to conclusion. Still, it seemed like something was different about him. Just your imagination. Whiskers. He had scraggly whiskers from his lip to the chin. Whiskers? Now they got a point that is not common in Murderer and Kitano. Whiskers? Kitano-kun didn't have any facial hair today. While the murderer is trying to steal the sickles, he attacked one more group. So now they all realize the situation and they are saying, oh my god, where was he? Behind the school. Okay, let's take us there. Hurry. And the murderer was trying to steal the sickle from someone. Yeah! Let me go! Cut it out, you crazy bastard! So he was attacking one of the girls, and among all the fuss, he knocked one of the guys down on ground. And he got the sickle. Now he's getting ready again to come to those students. Hi! So they all are scared now and they're looking at the murderous eyes of the murderer. And he's screaming and he's coming towards them. But then he saw Kia coming from behind. And there's a shadow coming towards them with two sickles. It was Kitano. He was screaming and coming towards them and holding two sickles in his hand. The murderer got scared from this and his friends are happy and they're looking at it's Kitano. Kitano is screaming and his hairs are all spiked up and he looks really scary. His hands were shaking and Kitano is saying that, I am sorry about that. Look, here's your sickle. Kitano came close to the murderer and tried to give him one of the sickles. But he thought that Kitano is going to attack him with a sickle. The murderer got so scared that he lost the sickle in his hand and it fell down. Here, take it. It's yours. Let's go cut the grass together. Kitano is telling the guy that let's go together and cut the grass, but this guy is shocked and he has tears in his eyes. He's confused at the same time that why this guy is approaching him. All the other students are looking at them that what they are doing. And then suddenly one of the teachers came there with police. He's over there. Arrest him at once. Police came to cuff the murderer, but instead they cuffed Kitano. I have got you now, you vicious monster! The police knocked Kitano on the ground and tried to abstain him. All the students are shocked after looking at this. So now the police is taking Kitano to police station and they are saying, haha, it was a cinch to tell who was the killer here. Just look at their faces. Not him. The teachers are trying to say that Kitano is not the murderer, but the police is asking the killer, are you okay, sir? And they're saying to Kitano, now get walking, punk. So this is the end of the chapter, and here the writer writes, and thus, after a significant amount of time at the station, spent convincing the police that they had made a mistake, a very sad Kitano-kun was transferred to Hikaiku High School with barely a chance to say goodbye to his friends. So it's the story of Kitano's last day in his old school. So this is also more like a filler episode, but in the next episode, it is the main story that we'll be covering, and it has some new and interesting characters. Make sure to like and subscribe this channel. I see you guys with one more Angel Densetsu episode next time. Sayonara.